ஞாயிறகில் செய்த புத்தம் புதிய மெத்தை உந்தன் மேனி என்று உனக்கு தெரியுமா?
Flagship presentation, Swami Thiagaraja Music Festival, is rated among the top such events in the world. This year is a first for the Johannesburg public, as they are privileged to get a taste of this musical festival, brought to us by the Indian Academy of South Africa in association with the Menon Tamil School Board. Join Sony TV as we bring you highlights of the Johannesburg leg of this series, with the unique and compelling performance by musical maestro Unni Menon. Joining me now is the chairman of the Indian Academy of South Africa, Mr. K.C. Jinabai. Mr. Jinabai, 2011 marks the 31st annual heritage series of the Indian Academy in South Africa. What made you decide to branch out to the Johannesburg audiences with the spectacular performance today?
The Indian Academy has always been concerned about promotion of Indian arts, culture and education in other provinces, and bringing Unni Menon, one of the leading playback and stage performers to Gauteng, gave us an opportunity to give all our gratitude to the many sponsors and the donors. And also, we find it very difficult for people to come down to Durban for shows. So this wonderful opportunity arose, and we thought it was ideal to show our gratitude to the people of Gauteng by promoting an extravaganza of this nature.
What goes into the organization and coordination of a festival such as this?
Any promotion of this caliber, of this magnitude, allows us to make sure that we cover every aspect of show business, and this is a huge and a very mammoth task. We're looking at artists, their fees, their recording, their studio, their requirements, their accommodation, their entertainment and venues, and it also gives us an insight about what do we do to make sure that the promotion of this caliber goes off successfully. And it's just not only us, there's a host of people, organizations that are actively working behind the scenes to ensure the success of this program. But it's a huge and a momentous and a gigantic task to ensure that this promotion goes off successfully.
Unni Menon's tour to South Africa forms part of the Indian Academy of South Africa's annual Swami Thiagaraja Music Festival. Dr. T.P. Naidu, President of the Indian Academy, explains the significance of Swami Thiagaraja's work.
The Unni Menon concerts form a part of the Thiagaraja festival. The actual Thiagaraja compositions, exclusively Thiagaraja, will be sung by a brilliant artist who's coming from Kerala. He's called Pali C.K. Ramachandran, distinguished poet, himself a composer, a former director of music on All India Radio, and a master interpreter and singer of Thiagaraja Kritis. What is marvelous about Pali Ramachandran is his total commitment to Thiagaraja. To watch Pali Ramachandran on the stage is to watch Thiagaraja in a trance. Unni Menon, who forms part of the Thiagaraja festival, presents music in a new genre, new modern style, though he is involved in classics. And in the case of Unni Menon, he's so versatile, he will be singing not only classical music, but he's singing in Hindi. He's going to sing in Tamil and in Telugu, which is very rare.
With me now is Unni Menon, a household name with the song Yenge and the Vanilla. Unni, it's so interesting that a musician of your caliber is not born of a musically inclined family. Tell us a bit about that and how you got started.
To tell about my career, I think I started way back in 82. But then I don't have a cultural background of music at all in my family. But then how I started was I got inspired by the singers, hearing the singers through the radio. Those days, my school days, the radio was the most popular media. And I got inspired by all the stalwarts like Mohammad Rafi, Jeshudas, SPB and all that. And I got slowly inclined to it and I started my own training on that. And I didn't classically train myself. Listening to them, I grew up. And slowly I got inclined to music.
How has your music been received by the South African public, and would you consider a collaboration with a local artist?
I always look forward to coming to South Africa because I've been here around 3 times now, and always I had a very good support from the South African audience. So I always look forward to being here. And definitely, yes, when I came here last, I was collaborating with the local artists as well. And I prefer to sing with them because they also should get a support from the established artists like us. I always do that.
Do you feel that being a musical artist helps you remain dedicated to the spiritual world?
Definitely yes, because music needs lots of dedication, lots of commitment to the world of music as well as to the public. The public is making you a great singer, in fact. So I'm really dedicated to music as well as the spiritual world.
Musically, you've collaborated with a host of talented artists. Do you have any favorites?
Yeah, I do have lots of favorites. In fact, even the new generation, I have lots of favorites. Shreya Ghoshal is my most favorite right now. Of course, my favorites were Lata Mangeshkar, Mohammad Rafi, Kishore Kumar ji, and Mukesh ji, Jeshudas. Everybody was my favorites. And we have grown up listening to them.
What are your future plans and projects, and when can we expect a new album, possibly?
I am looking forward to making music now. I have done lots of, I have sung around 5,000 songs in all the South Indian languages now. Now I am looking forward to making some good music and giving it to the public. And I've already done one film in Malayalam, which was a huge hit in Kerala. And now I think I should look forward to doing lots of Tamil movies and Telugu movies as well.
Joining me now is Karthi Munsami, the president of the Benoni Tamil School Board. Karthi, how vital is an event such as the one you've put on tonight, and why do you think that it is of significance to the youth of South Africa?
Firstly, our organization, the Benoni Tamil School Board, has been established in 1947 to draw a crowd like you see here today of 1,000 people of Indian origin in Gauteng has been a task, and we thought it would be unachievable. But this is being done for the continuation of our youth in the country, namely since our forefathers descended on this land 150 years ago. Where are we going? Where are we going as youth, and not specifically of any denomination or language, but youth as a whole per se in this country. We as the bridging nation or the bridging generation need to enhance and give them something that our forefathers brought here so that they could continue. Events like this brings them together to see the camaraderie, for them to see what has been brought to South African soil and to take it to the next step.
me now is Usha Raj. Usha Raj, how does it feel to headline a show with Chennai's mega superstar Unni Menon?
I'm working with Unni Menon for the past 15 years, and he's a wonderful singer. I'm very happy to perform with him. But this is my first show with Unni Menon in South Africa. This is my third visit to South Africa. And he's such a wonderful singer. I'm very glad to perform with him. And he's a very nice human being also.
Can you tell us a bit more about your musical background?
I'm coming from a great musical family. My mother is a very good singer. She used to tell that I'm singing from the age of 3, and my father-in-law is a great musician. He's the 5th generation of Tyagaraja, the great Tyagaraja Bhagavatar, and he is Mr. T.K. Govindarao, and he has written so many books in music. And my father also sings very well. All my sisters also sings very well. And I did my MA degree in music from Kerala University. I'm a top artist in Chennai All India Radio. I'm giving so many devotional albums, singing in films.
Swami Tyagaraja was born 267 years ago. Of all the composers who lived in the world from the time of the beginning of civilization, if you add the sum total of all the recognized composers in the world, if you added all the works put together, they do not equal the volume of the number of operas, songs, kritis sung and compiled by Tyagaraja. Therefore, this man stands out as a singular composer, not only of note, but of the total volume and contribution to the world of music. And when one looks today, one of the remarkable things that we South Africans can be very proud of is, all over the world each year, up to last year, it was 22 countries celebrated Tyagaraja Festival. This year it's gone up to 25 with the addition of 2 cities in Australia, Perth and Adelaide, which have got Tyagaraja productions this year. And therefore, each year for the last 30 years, we have had the Tyagaraja Festival, not only to promote the literature or the musical content of Indian music, but also in many ways bring peace, harmony, and bring some much needed peace for the people of South Africa.
பாவலன் மறந்து பாடலில் ஒன்று பாவலன் மறந்து பாடலில் ஒன்று பாவையன் வடிவில் பார்த்ததும் இன்று.
Pushpa and Jaya, can you please tell me what you thought of tonight's function and how important you think it is for the greater South African community?
Okay, this event this evening is fantastic, and for South Africa and for our youth, it's bringing our culture together, and I think that's very important.
How important do you think it is that the youth of today are spiritually rooted in their culture and their background?
I think it's very important that our youth should be involved in our cultures, especially in the times of today where it is so easy for the youth to be diverted into other forms of activities.
In the words of Jules Kombariou, music is the art of thinking with sounds. And Unni Menon has certainly proved that music transverses all cultures and races to inspire the souls of everyone. We hope that you enjoyed this rhythmic experience. From me, Ashwini Pillai, and the Set Asia South Africa team, take care.
செய்த சாதனை உன்னில் தெரிகிறது உன்னை எழுதும் போதுதான் மொழிகள் இனிக்கிறது புதிய மெத்தை உந்தன் மேனி என்று உனக்கு தெரியுமா?